What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys with another figure unboxing review, this time of the NECA Masked Scar Predator from the Alien vs. Predator movie. Now this right here is my favorite Predator from all the Predator films. I believe he was more of a kind of tactician and he knew what he was doing type of thing, even though he was a young Predator, which the reason is why he is my favorite Predator, besides maybe the Wolf and the Jungle one. I still have yet to see the second Predator, to be honest, but my mom got me the 3 featurette that came with Predator, Predator 2, and Predators, so I'll just watch Predator 2 later tomorrow or later tonight, if anything. But let's go ahead and check out the packaging. We have the simple NECA open display packaging that we see with Predator figures. As you guys can see, the Masked Scar Predator. Then you have the people that sculpted the figure at the bottom, the product development, the sculpting, the fabric, the paint, prototypes, photography, and the packaging. On the back you have the figure posed up on the top and a nice read up of the character and the movie. So if you guys want to go ahead and read it, go ahead and pause it. And then we have the other figures in the wave. We have the temple, is that the temple? Yeah, the temple guardian, the Scar, and the ancient warrior Predator. So let's go ahead and open up the Scar Predator. So here we have the Masked Scar Predator out of the packaging, and I love this figure as much as I love the character. So before we get into him, let's go ahead and get into his accessories. So here we have the Masked Scar Predator's accessories. We have the collapsed spear, similar to all the other spears or the collapsed spears that come with the Alien vs. Predator figures. Pretty cool with the bronze and kind of brown paint and the silver. Also comes with the dagger, just like the other figures. That goes on his shin. We have the shoulder cannon, looking pretty cool. Nice paint on it with a little wash to give it a dirty look. And then we have the cannon right over here. It's bigger than the other figures. So what you want to do is, let's see, where's that port at? Yeah, and you just want to plug that hole into that piece right there. Let's see if I can do it on camera. Almost had it. There we go. And it goes in just like that right there. Then we have his shuriken. Same thing like the other Predator figures, same paint and things like that. He comes with an interchangeable hand, that way you can hold the spear, shuriken, or the kind of knife or dagger. Cool little paint on it. Little ugly black fingernails. And then he comes with his 2 long wrist blades, which I really love. I really love it when the Predators extend their blades. It's just so badass for me, to be honest. I just have like a nerdgasm. I'm like, oh shit, they're longer. So yeah, I'm really excited about these right over here. I'll show you guys how to put on the accessories on the Predator later, but let's go ahead and check out the Scar Predator, my favorite Predator of all time. Has the the T on his helmet. Let me see if I can yeah, you can see it right there. The scene where he just kills the face hugger, takes off its limb, and just brands himself and his mask. You can see the his face right there a little bit. Same thing when you look underneath also, which is pretty cool. Same thing with the other figures. This one is loaded with a lot more armor than the other ones, so some of the articulation is going to be limited, but it is pretty badass in my opinion. Has the shoulder pads that match on each side. Same thing with the bicep pads. The gauntlets looking pretty cool. I like the wash on them to give him a dirty look. This chest piece right over here with his necklace with his trophies right up here. The chest pad along with the back and spine pad, looking pretty cool. The Predator dread, you can't forget that. Then the Predator skirt, predator butt. Nice piece. And then he has a collapsed shuriken right over there, and a whole bunch of components right around his belt. Then you have the shin guards with the predator masks right up here. Then you have the predator toes with the little blades right up here on the top of the toes. Same thing like the Celtic predator. You got the pocket for the dagger. Ah man, freaking love this figure. And you can see he has the kind of thing to put up his spear. But yeah, I'm really digging this, man. This line is so awesome, and I'm glad my friend told me about this line, and it just became an addiction after that. These figures are so awesome. Kind of has like the same style mask, just like the Jungle Hunter too, which is another reason I also kind of like it. I mean, he's one of the best predators I've seen in all the movies, which is the reason why I think the Pred Alien was hard to kill, because he took his gene. The Pred Alien took the Scar Predator's genes, because he was like so good at fighting and things like that. I mean, he took down the Queen basically and killed a whole bunch of aliens in that movie. He was just a badass in that movie. So let's go ahead and check out his articulation. Alright, so for Scar Predator's articulation, he can look up just a little bit, look more down, to be honest. His arms move forward and back, and also out just like that. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that moves in pretty good. Has the wrist pad just like the Ancient Warrior Guardian or Predator. Has the forearm swivel. Has a swivel at the hand, as well as a hinge that moves down and up. Oh, just popped back out. Goes in just like that. Same thing on this side. He also has a upper diaphragm joint that moves pretty good side to side. Front. Then a little back crunch right there. That's kind of limited because of the armor on the upper side. And for his legs, he can kick forward about that much, but the armor always restricts it. And he can kick back just not that much at all. Has double jointed knees, moving that much. Also has rotation at them also. His feet hinge down and up, as well as rotate, and he does have ankle pivot. So yeah, this guy's loaded with articulation, but it's kind of limited because all of the armor is on there, and you can't really blame that because, I mean, he is the Scar Predator, and no matter what, I love this figure no matter what. So let's go ahead and put on his accessories. So you just put the dagger in the shin guard, as so. Put it in there all the way, just like that. And for the spear, you just want to click it in right there. And boom, just like that. And for his wrist blades, you just want to peg them in to right there. So yeah, let's see. Come on, come on. These are harder to put in. That's what she said. God damn, man, these things are freaking tough. There we go, finally. Looking pretty cool. And then the spear just fell. And to click in the shoulder blaster, you have to do the same thing, which is a really pain in the butt to do, to be honest. You just want to peg them into these two little holes right over here. Let's see if I can do it right here on camera for you guys. And I can't, so I'm gonna have to turn off the camera and put this hoe in, unless I got it right now. Oh yeah, got it right now. Booyah, hard work pays off. Let's see if I can. There we go. Looking pretty cool. Let's go ahead and put the spear back on him. Looking all decked out and badass. Here's the Scar Predator next to the Grid Alien. The Grid Alien stands taller than the Masked Predator figure. And here's the Scar Predator next to the Celtic Guardian. He stands a little bit taller than the Celtic Guardian. Or the Celtic Predator. Man, I keep on saying Celtic Guardian because I think this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why. And here's the Scar Predator next to the Ancient Warrior Predator. They stand about the same height. And then here we have the Masked Scar Predator next to Arnie. He towers over Arnold Schwarzenegger. And here we have the Predator next to the Mafex Batfleck, and he also can eat the Mafex Batman. Alright, so here I have the Scar Predator all posed up with his brothers. What I would give the figure is a 10 out of 10. Even though the armor limits some articulation, I still love the figure no matter what because it is my favorite Predator of all time. NECA just keeps coming at me, man. Just like take the money. But yeah, I mean I really love this line, and I'm really happy that my friend told me about this line. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs them up, and also subscribe, and follow my Instagram, AJ Watt Reviews, for toy news or toy pickups. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.